Hi, this is Lainie Rowell. I'm here at Q 2012 in Palm Springs, and I have with me today Rowland Baker, who is the Alliance Chair for Leading Edge Certification, the Admin Certification, and Christine Olmstead, who is our Lead Curriculum Developer. So I should, full disclosure, I'm actually the coordinator for this program, so I'm going to ask questions that I actually might know the answer to. But we're just going to have a conversation so that other people know what Leading Edge Certification is all about. And so Rowland, why don't you, as the Alliance Chair, why don't you tell us kind of what is the big idea behind Leading Edge Certification?
Well, Leading Edge Certification, from my perspective, has brought together people from around the state to develop a real 21st century curriculum and certification program for both teachers and school and district leaders that can help them do dynamic things that maybe they hadn't thought of before. Everything from, how do we operate within an online environment within our classroom, to what do we need to really help lead a school with these 21st century skills. I think the biggest feature to me that is so exciting that it's brought together volunteers from across the state, some of the best and brightest in the field, to come and to help develop these curriculums that now will be out there and sharing with other folks.
And I'm just going to wear my program coordinator hat and say national certification.
That's right.
We have actually Alliance members from all over the U.S. And for our online teacher certification, we have INACOL. So I is for international.
We this year, as we've been developing the one for school and district leaders, it's not quite ready to roll out, but we have had other states very interested in what we're putting together. So we will see nationally, I think, a lot of enthusiasm with the curriculum that's being developed.
And one of the things I'm seeing our teachers and administrators who are getting ready to take this get so excited about is that this is a way for them to demonstrate that they're innovative, they're on the cutting edge, and our certification isn't, no disrespect to any other certification, but ours is not tied to any products. It is really about pedagogy, and obviously we're going to use the tools to get there, but it's curriculum, it's teaching, I feel it has the right focus.
Correct, and it is not at this point tied with any state blessing, really. It's a certification by Leading Edge that says these folks have gone through this sort of training, and from soup to nuts, they know this particular package. Part of I think the frustration that's been out there is that it takes a long time for our certification programs in the teaching field and within the leadership field to develop approved and go through all the channels, and things were developing just too rapidly. So it's not taking the place of, it's not an either or, it's something to put on top of too, that says not only do I have this certification from the state, here's one now that I have from Leading Edge that's just a different piece. In the administrative ranks, we have people that, like, they want to become a superintendent, they go to the Superintendent's Academy provided by AXA, and that just lets the people that are looking for new superintendents have a little bit better handle on what skill set these sort of folks have, and that's what we're looking at here.
That's great. Well, Christine, I want to give you a chance to jump in because you are a lead curriculum developer and you guys are hard at work. I wish we had time to list all of our amazing curriculum developers. You guys are hard at work. So can you tell us a little bit about the curriculum that we're developing for administrators?
Sure. We're looking more at the 21st century skills. In the past, when administrators have gone through curriculum programs, it's a lot of how to learn a program or how to use PowerPoint or something like that. And we're so beyond all of that now that we're looking at ethics and cyberbullying and what do we do with all these bring your own device policies now, and how do we get those into our classrooms but still protect our students the way we need to with all the laws that are out there. We're also looking at Web 2.0 tools and how to best use those as collaborative team members, but also how to get our students to use those. So it's a lot, it's leading edge. It's really looking at what is fresh and new and what our students are actually using, and making sure our administrators know what students are using and how they can best support student learning.
And I think one of the great things about my program, about our program, Leading Edge Certification, it's collaborative, yet we're still agile. Like, I think sometimes it can be hard when we're trying to get everyone to agree. We move quickly. And
right.
So I think that's what's really great, and that's what keeps us leading edge. Yeah.
And I think for that, we're also looking, there's the Lead 3 conference coming up in April in San Francisco, or San Mateo.
Yeah.
And we wanted to vet the curriculum with a group of administrators who are pretty tech savvy who attend this conference before we actually roll it out to the whole public. So in April, we'll be looking at vetting the curriculum and having administrators who are in there down in the trenches letting us know if it's what they need, and we'll go back and rework it if there's things that we've left out. But definitely, it's something that we are developing for the administrators out there.
Yeah, and hoping to have available relatively mid-year.
Oh yeah,
mid-year. So that's really exciting. So Rowland, for those who, obviously we have people who would like to become certified, but we potentially, hopefully, have some people who would also like to join our growing alliance. And so what are some of the benefits of becoming an alliance member?
That's a really good question. Part of the benefits is that if you're working now and helping contribute during this year when we're developing and building the curriculum, it enables you to have trainers, people within your organization to be trained as trainers that can then go out next year and work to certify different people in this particular process. There is a minor fee that is charged when it's an agreed upon fee between all the leading edge folks that they charge for the certification for the folks that take the class, and that allows a little bit of cost recovery back to the organization that has invested the time in the training to put the trainings on. So that's a big piece. To me, I think the bigger piece is to be part of a collaboration that's doing something new and exciting, and to feel the excitement, almost like an old barn raising. Everyone's coming together to build something great that hasn't been here before, and we know that the product, when we look at the great minds that are having these tough conversations right now, they're going to come up with something just wonderful. And to be part of that, I think, is really thrilling. And we're not going to say that it's easy. I mean, it's a lot of work, and probably going to be just like many things, maybe even a difficult birth to get this thing out the door and running. But we know that it's going to be a beautiful child, and we're really looking forward to it.
I do say this is one of I have one daughter. This is my other child. And last year I had one called online teacher. This year I'm having one called admin. Next year I don't know how many kids I can have, but actually just to clarify, we are slated to have 5. And so last year was online teacher, this year is administrator. We'll be developing something, we're still fine-tuning what we want to call it, potentially classroom teacher for next year. And then there's always debate about teacher librarian media specialist. We're still debating the title for that one as well. And then we've got a 5th one, which is the professional developer, which essentially comes in 5 different flavors, because you're going to be the professional developer for online teacher, the professional developer for admin, and so on. So we've got a lot of moving parts, but it is the right people on the bus. It's so exciting. I'm so honored to be a part of it, and I thank you both for all your contributing, as well as all of our other leading edge curriculum developers and alliance members. And if you want to learn more about leading edge certification, go to leadingedgecertification.org. And we have some great information, and also feel free to email me. My email address is on there. It's lrowell@q.org. That's Powell with an R, lrowell@q.org. So I want to thank you both for your time and your insights, and again, thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you.
That's
Happy
it for
to
now.
be here.